sisters, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be doing a story time for you guys as requested, and as you probably read by the title, it's gonna be about a creepy encounter I had in my mom's house. One of many with many witnesses, because this used to happen a lot in my house. Anyways, so before we get into this video, I wanted to ask you guys how you guys feel about me calling you guys the TRG gang. Because, you know, I don't want it to be boring. I don't want to keep calling y'all guys and goddesses. Like, y'all family, y'all supported me. So I want to give y'all a name. The intro will look something like this. What's up, TRG gang? We back with another video. Like that, you know, something like that. If you guys like that, comment down below. If you guys have any other ideas, also comment that down below. But let's get into it. When I used to live with my mom, we had moved into this 4-bedroom apartment, and the way the house was set up was like when you walked in, you seen the kitchen first, and then it was the bathroom, the living room, and then there was this long hallway with all the bedrooms. So it was my brother's room, my sister's room, my room, and my mom's room in the back. So like it was a very long hallway. Let's put it that way. Very, very long hallway. And I and my mom were at the end of it, you know? Yeah, I was just giving you guys a little preview of what the house looks like so y'all could envision this, you know? So one day I was in the house by myself. And a lot of creepy things had already been like happening in the house, but like my grandma always told me not to be scared of anything, so I wasn't, you know, I was gangsta. Wasn't scared of nothing. I wasn't scared of none of that. Anywho's, so I was in the living room and I'm watching like YouTube videos. I remember like just being really comfortable in the living room watching videos and stuff, and like nothing was happening. Like I have been in the house all day by myself, nothing happened. And so I start hearing like a creaking noise, right? And then a slam. I heard it the first time, right? And then it stopped. So I'm just there like, okay, like what was that? I didn't really pay any mind to it because like I said before, a lot of weird things had already happened in the house. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me not even feed into it, because if I feed into it, then things is really gonna happen, right? So I just go back to watching YouTube videos. So I'm continuing watching the video and I hear it again. So now I'm curious, like, what's making this noise? And like when you will open my mom's door, it will make like a creaking noise, like when you opened her door. So I'm like, could it be like my mom's door? So like I go like to look down the hallway and my mom's door is dead, like moving. Like, okay, I know this may sound like doors do that sometimes. Obviously, I know that. But this time it was different. Like it was moving like if somebody was opening it and closing it. You know what I mean? So I'm looking and I'm like really trying to see, but I'm not trying to go down the hallway because like I said, it was a long hallway, you guys. And to get back to the front of the house, no. If I seen something, oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what I would have did. Anyway, so I seen it, right? I'm looking and it did it right in front of my face. Like literally like open fully and just slammed like really hard. So at this point I'm scared as hell. I'm like, listen, I can't even try to hide it no more. Ain't no gangster in me. I can't do it. I'm not about this haunted house life. We not doing it. So I go back on the couch and now I call my boyfriend at the time. We're gonna name him Kevin. I call Kevin and I'm like, you need to come over here right now. Some weird stuff is happening in this house and I'm not gonna be here alone. So either you come over here or I go over there or we do something, because I'm not staying here by myself. So he's like, all right, whatever, like I'm coming. He had already been in the house before when other creepy things happened. So he already like kind of knew I wasn't lying. Like he knew. At first, you know, everybody's like, girl, it's the windows. But I'm telling you, I remember all windows being closed, right? So he comes and he's like, so what's happening? I'm like, you don't hear that? He's like, what happened? Like, what is that? I'm like, that's mommy's door. He's like, oh, it's closing, it's opening and closing. What if it's the window? Like I just said. I'm like, but it's not. Like, mommy don't leave her window open. Like, my mom gets cold really quickly. And it was like winter at this time. So my mom never left like the windows open or anything in the house because it would get really cold really quickly. So I'm like, it's not open. Like, we could go check, but it's not. Like, it's not open. So it continues. Like, it just keeps on and keeps on. He didn't go look, like, at all. Like, not even to look down the hallway. Because he was just not with it. Like, no. So then he's like, you know what? Let me look. Because, like, what if there's someone in the house? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, there's no way there could be somebody in the house. Unless they came in through the fire escape. So, I mean, yeah, there could have actually been somebody in the house. My mom's room had the fire escape. So, in a way, he was kind of right. So, he picked up a broomstick. Y'all, a broomstick? Like, what? Anyways, so he goes, right? And he's starting to walk, like, toward the hallway. Why he looked down the hallway, and I don't know what he's seen, but this boy turned pale. Like, he turned gray, y'all, gray, and ran back to me. So he ran back. So now I'm mad. I'm even more scared. I'm like, oh, hell no. What you just seen? Like, please enlighten me. So he didn't want to like speak or anything. He's like, nah, call your grandma. Call your grandma. Because he knows that my grandma is very spiritual. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Let me call her. This wasn't only the weird thing that started happening though. Like, once I started like calling my grandma, the lights in the bathroom started flickering on and off. And like, we started hearing noises in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, nah, like, what is going on? So I called my grandma and I started like rambling, telling her what was going on. And she's like, slow down. What are you talking about? What is happening? So she basically told me the same thing. Like, are you sure the windows aren't open or whatever? I'm not about to go all the way over there and the windows is freaking open. I'm like, grandma, all right, if it's the windows opening and closing my mom's door, then they're opening and closing. But bathroom lights flickering on and off? How do you explain that? The kitchen? Sounds coming from the kitchen? How do you explain that? She's like, all right, whatever, I'm coming. So at this point, me and Kevin was like, no, we're not going to stay in here no more. We was not staying in the house. So we sat right in the hallway. And we waited patiently for my grandma to get there. When my grandma got to the apartment, we went back inside because I was going to leave with my grandmother. So we went back inside because I had to get clothes. I didn't have any clothes because I was too scared, to go down the hallway. So as we're walking down the hallway, the door is still doing it, like opening and closing. So my grandma's really not scared of none of that stuff. So she was like, let me check your mom's room to see if the window's open. When we checked, the windows were closed, like literally closed. There was no windows open. The window in my room was closed, my sister's room. Like, we checked everywhere to make sure. So at this point now, I'm really creeped out because now I know for sure, like, all of the windows are closed. So we go in my room and Kevin's with me. Is Kevin, my grandma, and me. And I'm like packing my stuff on the bed. And as I'm speaking like to my grandma, I hear like a deep laugh. So like instantly I just turn to Kevin and I'm like, oh, what's funny? Like, why would you laugh? It's not funny. Like, this is scary. I'm the one who has to live here. And he just looked at me like with this face like, I didn't laugh. Like, what are you talking about? And at that point, I knew it was something that was there because no way. It's just no way. And I kind of like turned to my grandma to like see if she heard what I heard too. And she did, you guys. She heard the laugh too. I wasn't going crazy. And he's just like I really didn't. Like, why would I laugh? Like, this isn't funny. It really is scary or whatever. And like at that point, I'm like, I don't even want to be in this house no more. I started throwing whatever in the bag and we just left. Like, and I didn't go back home for like a whole week. I swear, I stayed in my grandma's house. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this story time. If you want to hear more stories about when we used to be in my mom's haunted apartment. Comment down below. Don't forget to like this video. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel. TRG gang, we in here. Bye, guys.